Hello there guys, you're listening to Ebird Online and I'm here with another review from before the 90 days. And today I'm going to be talking about Lisa and Usman. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed to me thus far, and if you haven't done so, please don't forget to click that red button. Make Ebird a very happy Ebird. So we've got quite a bit to discuss today. As you guys have probably heard, Lisa has been caught using some quite foul language towards Usman, and I'm going to discuss this in more detail at the end of the video. Suffice to say, it's unsurprising behaviour from Lisa, very unsurprising indeed. So we first meet this couple and they're in the hotel room, and Lisa's on the phone trying to get her divorce decree. She needs it by tomorrow as her and Usman are planning to get married the following day. Lisa, as per usual, is absolutely fuming, and she said this is an avoidable situation if Usman only did what I told him to do. Yeah, Lisa, it's an unavoidable situation if you decided to use the brains you were born with and bring your divorce decree with you. You might well know that you need it to get married. And Lisa speaks to somebody on the phone and asks, without a please or a thank you, if it can be sent to her. Luckily for her, the lady on the phone tells her that she'll email the divorce decree over to her in time for the wedding. And both her and Usman are very happy, and they both say, I love you, and they're going out that evening to celebrate at a restaurant. And Usman tells us his family are coming tomorrow for the wedding. It's going to be the first simultaneous wedding and funeral. But later that evening at the restaurant, Lisa's face looks like thunder, and she says we have a few things to discuss. And Lisa said to Usman, if we don't sort these things out tonight, there will be no marriage. Worldwide, collective fingers are crossed that things don't get sorted out. And Lisa tells Usman, I saw a message from your whore on your phone. I don't understand. Did Lisa message Usman when he went out? Oh right, somebody else. And she tells him she took pictures with her cell phone, so she's got proof. And Lisa showed him the proof, and she said, you think you're a wannabe player. And she read the message out, and the message apparently said, are you in love with a white woman? What? White woman? Who told you Lisa's a woman? And I think it's fair to suggest that Lisa stretches the definition of a woman to the very limit. And it also said, you know that I love you. Lisa spat, who the F do you think you are? Who do you think you're playing with, Usman? Why are you telling this woman, I love you? And Usman says, let me have a look. And he looks at the phone, and considering that she's effing and blinding and absolutely going mad, he remains quite calm. And Lisa tells production, fire is going through me right now. Unfortunately, it's not literally. And she tells Usman, I will not be humiliated by this Nigerian whore. And Usman said she's just a friend. Really, Usman? Just a friend? Is that the best you can do? And Usman told producers, sometimes friends call you baby and love, but they're just friends, that's all it is. The only girlfriend that I have is Lisa. And back in the restaurant, Lisa tells Usman, I'm older than you, I'm better than you, and I play this game better than you, and I always win. And Usman said, right, can I speak? And Lisa said, nope, you're not going to speak. I want you to clean up this page tonight, get rid of these women, otherwise we're not getting married. And Usman said, you're always shouting at me. I'm doing you a favour marrying you. And with this statement, Usman's selling himself very, very short. He's doing a favour to the whole of his sex. Every single man worldwide is thankful that Lisa's no longer on the market. Once again, men can drink in bars, free from the worry of a drunken slip-up. And Lisa said, doing me a favour? Oh my God, I have 50 men in the United States that I could get married to. Lisa, 50 men. Everybody listening to this video, Ebird will pay very good money to anybody that can come up with even one name of somebody in America that would want to marry Lisa. Even a vagrant on the street would turn Lisa down. And she continues, you're not that big of a star, you're nothing, you're just local talent. And Usman said, is that what you think of me? And she stood up and said, I'm done. And as she was walking away, she said, who the hell does he think he is? He thinks he's Soulja Boy, Lisa. He thinks he's Soulja Boy. And so Usman tells us that he does want to get to the States, and he runs after her to try and calm her down. And when he catches up with her, she says, What? I don't need your bullcrap or your whores. And Usman says, come on Lisa, let's talk about it. And he makes her sit back down. So after storming out, she storms back in. And she tells us, I do love this man, and I'm willing to listen to him. Oh really? Just a few moments ago you said he wasn't allowed to speak. How quickly things change in Lisa land. And he said, Lisa, don't think you're going to be commanding me all the time. This lady is not my girlfriend. I have nothing to do with that lady. Usman, you just a few moments ago said she's a friend. And Usman said, if every time somebody says I love you on my messenger, then it means I have 100 girlfriends. And Lisa says, I'm hurt and I have every right to be. Usman said, well, you've got to be patient and we have to blend our cultures. I'm not asking you to come to Nigerian culture, but we need to blend and meet in the middle. You must understand the life of your husband, and that's the only way this relationship can last. And so I think that this message would probably pee off any girl that saw it on the phone. However, Lisa's got to understand that he is an entertainer. And if somebody says, I love you, you can't say, well, I don't love you, I'm in a relationship. If that genuinely is a fan, you have to say, yeah, I love you too. You want people to buy your records. You want people to come to your shows. And Lisa tells production, despite all the drama, I do believe in him and I love him more than life. And she said, I don't think Usman has ever had a woman to put him in his place, and I'm that woman. Put him in his place. What place is that, Lisa? Tell me, what place is it that you think you're putting Usman in? And then Usman tells us he still wants to marry her. Fool, as he wants to get to the United States. But he isn't sure he can marry somebody who yells at him on a daily basis. And that's where we leave this dysfunctional couple this week. So for what it's worth, Lisa acted terribly here. She swore, she shouted, she was venomous. And she didn't give him even a chance to say, this is who this person is or this is the situation. Lisa's been in Nigeria for 3 weeks, so regardless of anything, she knows good and well that Usman hasn't been with anyone else for at least those 3 weeks. And it's very difficult to understand Lisa. Apparently, prior to being on this show, she was a nurse at a hospice, and I can't imagine the horror that it would be for your last moments to see Lisa. And I find it so hard to believe. I bet she clears those beds real quick. According to Lisa, she has 50 men in America. 50, Lisa. Name one. Come on, name just one. Lisa's a post-pandemic witch in a pre-pandemic world. She arrived to Nigeria with 3 inches of regrowth in her hair. Her breasts have no visible means of support. And like I said in an earlier video, she looks just like a sack of crap all the time. And I actually can't get my breath that she would tell such a ridiculous lie that anybody wants to marry her in America. If that's the case, why were you fishing around in Nigeria? Because you need to dangle a visa, you need to dangle a green card, you need to dangle potential and possibilities in front of anyone to entice them to marry you. And so you guys have probably heard, Lisa's been busy using the N-word. And no, I don't mean necrophilia. So I knew right from the jump, as soon as Lisa actually got to Nigeria, that she was racist. I just had this absolute feeling. She hated everything Nigerian, she looked down on everything and everyone, and she was rude to every single person she met, no matter who they were, and no matter how close they were to Usman. But of course, without actual evidence, I didn't want to jump to conclusions and say, oh, Lisa's racist, Lisa's an imperialist. But Lisa, apparently in an argument with Usman, called him the N-word. More than once. She literally is a sewer rat. And she's done some sort of half-hearted apology, saying it was an accident and it just came out in the heat of an argument. And some people might believe this, but I've also seen a tweet that Lisa's written, and the N-word is written in the tweet as well. You may be able to say something by accident, which I don't really think that you can, but you certainly do not write something down and press send and still be able to claim that it's an accident. Much like you, Lisa, it won't wash. In my opinion, Usman's mum is quite right. He's going to be mistreated when he gets to America, but not by other people, mainly by Lisa. And I think it's a massive shame that Usman hasn't checked Lisa on this. And in some way he's trying to brush it under the carpet. But as far as I'm concerned, if he had any pride, the moment those words left her lips, he should have been, this is done. I'll find some other American to marry. If it's my absolute plan to get to America, I do not need to stoop this low. And I think it's a real shame. And Lisa has lived right down to most people's expectations. So guys, tell me what you think. I'm absolutely furious with Lisa because it's utterly bizarre to me that you can be sleeping with someone and allegedly in love with someone, but yet still say this disgusting word. And I think when it comes down to it, that's what you really think of Usman, and that's what you really feel about black people. As we see here, Soulja Boy has apologised on her behalf. Usman, you cannot apologise on behalf of somebody else for the use of the N-word. That's not how apologies work. And also, Lisa tried to say that because she grew up in the ghetto, she's used to using that word, and somehow she's allowed to. You very well know that you're not, Lisa, just because some people say it, and I understand why in an attempt to regain the negative power of the word, but you know good and well that if you walked into the ghetto, any ghetto, and said the N-word to somebody, you would get popped in your face. And also, why apologise for saying it if you think there's no problem with it whatsoever? You said it because you wanted to insult and demean Usman. That's why you said it. So guys, let me know what you think in comments. Do you think that Usman was cheating on Lisa? Do you think that the way Lisa handled it was the best way to get to the bottom of the problem? And do you think that Usman should just finish with Lisa over this disgusting behaviour? And I understand from the tell-all that she was even worse and disrespectful to every single person that was there. And I'm very interested to hear what people have got to say. So please put your comments down below. And as usual, I will be back very soon with another review from Before the 90 Days. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Ebird99. And if you have any other friends that are into 90 Day Fiance, don't forget to like and share my videos. You've been listening to Ebird Online. Ciao for now.